In the dead of night, the emperor was drenched in sweat, cloth stuffed in his mouth, pure terror in his eyes. Chancellor Han, a man past 50, wearing a tiny red belly band that fit him absolutely nowhere, sitting at the bedside with the most serene look on his face, tapping a wooden fish drum. Your Majesty, form is emptiness, emptiness is form. Let this old servant read you some three-character classic to cool those flames. Yep, that's my dad. And to keep his old head on his shoulders, I had to take the imperial order to march to the frontier. A mom gone too soon, a dad who lost his mind, me out here fighting wars, and a family falling apart. All because my dad and I got matched to the wrong systems. My dad got locked into the villainous romance system, and I got stuck with the male power fantasy system. In the throne room, I knelt with my head down while the ministers whispered among themselves. The emperor was furious, and she didn't flinch one bit. 300 battles won. What do you expect? Honestly, if it wasn't for that unhinged dad of hers, General Han would be perfect. No one in this court's generation can touch you, General Han. All these years, the Chancellor stayed out of court affairs, but kept sneaking into the imperial harem. Fine, whatever. At his age, he shoved Lady Kai off a bridge while she was dancing. Okay, we'll let that slide too. Recently, he accidentally swapped the Empress's medicine with safflower. Lucky we caught it in time, no real damage done. We won't pursue it. So tell us, what exactly did we do to displease the Chancellor so much that he had to crawl into our bed in a belly band? Please calm down, Your Majesty. This servant is terrified. My father is getting on in years. Ever since my mother passed, he's barely left the house. Occasionally loses his mind a little. Please forgive him, Your Majesty. You're telling us the Chancellor crawled into our bed because he was confused? I slammed my forehead to the floor with a loud thud. Your Majesty, on this southern campaign, I lived up to every expectation. Went straight for the Xiongnu's main base. Crushed them completely. Brought back 108 Xiongnu commanders' heads. They're piled up outside the throne room for your inspection right now. Our casualties were minimal this campaign, all thanks to Your Majesty's brilliant command. The Emperor went dead silent, and his face turned completely dark. I have walked on thin ice my whole life. As for any reward, that's entirely Your Majesty's call. By evening, I finally got to see my dad, freshly released from prison. The second we got into the carriage, we both collapsed. Back there in the throne room, the Emperor's hand was literally an inch from his sword. My legs turned to jelly. I let out a groan. I grabbed my dad, yanked open his robe, checking if he was still hiding that red belly band underneath. My dad was outraged. How dare you, that whole thing with the Emperor, I had no choice, I was just playing along. You old fool. Keep this up and 10 of my heads won't be enough to save yours. Before I could finish, a system notification rang in my ear. Congratulations, host. Southern campaign completed. Reward, strength to move mountains. Congratulations, host Han Bu-yan. Task complete, drugging the Emperor and spending the night with him in a belly band. Reward, natural-born seductress. After that, both my dad and I went completely quiet. Looking at my dad now, this guy in his 50s, something about him seemed different. The day I was born, a blizzard hit. The midwife got blocked by snow on her way over, and I was about to suffocate inside my mom. Xiaokui, who had zero midwife experience, just stood there bawling, basically already mourning me before I was even dead. But my fate is mine to decide. I reached out a hand, grabbed Xiaokui's skirt, and pulled myself out, letting out my first cry on my own terms. My mom and Xiaokui were absolutely stunned. Only my dad, arriving with the midwife, burst out laughing when he heard. "Huh? That's my daughter, all right. Han Bu-yan's kid through and through. She's got guts." By 3, I was carrying a spear. By 5, I could break boulders with my chest. Everyone said the Chancellor's household, spotless as green bamboo, had given birth to a total wild card. Until I was 15, my mother died in a plague, and a new emperor took the throne. That night, a Taoist priest showed up at our gates, the whole estate still draped in mourning white. He said the world was in chaos and someone needed to step up. He gave my dad and me 2 pills, said it was heaven's gift to us. But this so-called immortal had no idea what he was doing. Only after we'd both swallowed the pills did he realize he'd mixed them up. Originally, I was supposed to enter the palace as a consort, and my dad was supposed to fight on the battlefield. But now it was flipped. So when the drought hit that year, I grabbed my spear, kicked my horse, and shouted, "Men, follow me. We're taking back every grain the South stole from us." While I was off at war, the Emperor was holding a consort selection, and there was my dad, standing right in the lineup, staring at the Emperor with the saddest, most pitiful eyes. Chancellor Han Bu-yan, age 57. The herald read out my father's name, shaking the whole time, and the Emperor just stared at him for a long, long time.